Hi guys! So, I'm going to be doing my 8-week update, finally. I'm going to be talking a little bit quiet because my daughter's just gone to bed. I'll try and up the volume when I edit it, but I do apologise if I'm talking quiet. I won't put any music over the top of it because it might overpower my talking just a little bit. So, where do I start? I apologise for my makeup as well. I'm still really ill. I've managed to get dressed. I've got dressed today and I've gone out and got some fresh air today, which is good. But I still don't have any makeup on, so you'll have to put up with my ugly face for this episode, I'm afraid. So, I don't actually know where to start. The last video that I did, the last update that I did was at 4 weeks when I first found out I was pregnant. A lot has happened since then and I'm probably going to forget everything that's happened because there's just been so much. I was going to do the 6-week update, but when I hit 6 weeks, that's when my sickness started. I have been diagnosed with Hyperemesis gravidarum. I just call it Hyperemesis, but people have it severely. Like, a lot of people have it more severely than I have. I've only got a mild version, but even having it as a mild version is still really bad. And people, you can have morning sickness, which is horrible in itself. Like, you're sick in the morning, well, not just the morning, you're sick all day. But with hyperemesis, I am having trouble keeping food down, keeping water down, and it's taking my energy completely from me. I can't do anything. I'm practically bedridden. I've been in bed now probably for about 3 weeks. I've been going obviously downstairs and upstairs, and I've been to families' houses every so often. As long as I can sit down and do nothing, I'm normally okay. I've not eaten a lot at all over the past 3 weeks. I've been trying so hard because I feel so bad for the baby. I feel like I'm not feeding it, but everything that I eat, it doesn't agree with me at all. Unless I crave something and eat that, most of the time it stays down. But everything is disgusting. Absolutely everything is disgusting to me at the minute, and everything just makes me throw up. It's not nice at all. I mean, right now I'm having a good hour where I don't feel that bad. I just feel like someone's got a magnet and is draining everything from me. It's horrible. As long as baby is okay though, I am bothered because it is affecting everything. But as long as baby okay, I don't care. I would, be completely bedridden for my whole pregnancy as long as the baby's okay. I've been signed off work. I've been off work for a week now, and I've been signed off for another week because I can't work. That my doctor would prefer me to stay off work and look after myself and the baby to make sure we're getting enough food, and then go to work as a second priority, not a first priority, which is understandable. I think the same, but I'm the kind of girl that likes to go to work. I like to go to work, I like to do stuff, I like to be productive, and some of my friends are at work. I like to go and see them, but I don't think being sick and flaking out and having no energy and just being sick all the time, I don't think they'd like that if I went to work and that happened. So it's probably a good job I'm not there. So that is the big thing. I'm sick all the time. I actually have had 1 or 2 grace days where I feel fine. Well, I don't feel fine, but I've not been sick. But then the day after that, I'm sick all day again. So I take advantage of those days when I get them, and I don't get them very often. We had a scan day before yesterday, and actually I have the photos here. Obviously it's just a blob at the minute, so if you can see, there's the baby, little peanut. It's so small at the minute. I think it's something like they measured it's 1.9 centimetres, and the baby's the size of a raspberry at the minute, which is quite cute. I was 2 days ahead of what I thought I was. I thought I was 8 weeks and 2 days, when in fact I was 8 weeks and 4 days, which makes me 9 weeks tomorrow. So that's good. It's 2 more days toward not being sick. That's how I think of it. And 2 more days of meeting my baby. We saw a heartbeat on the when we went into the scan. I was going to record a video with the scan in the scan room, but there was 4 people in there. There was a trainee technician, there was an actual ultrasound technician, there was a midwife, and there was someone else on a computer. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know whether they were there because they know that I've had a miscarriage in the past and they wanted to be there just in case. But I didn't want to record anything because it all looked a bit professional and I didn't want to interrupt. But we walked in, I lay down, I expressed my fears with the trainee technician. I said what happened last time, a miscarriage, and I'm absolutely terrified to have a scan and there be no heartbeat. And I was shaking, I felt so sick, I was shaking, well obviously I was sick anyway, but I was shaking, it was just, I was absolutely petrified to see no heartbeat. I went in, I lay down, expressed my fears, they were lovely. Sorry, I've completely forgotten where I was. My daughter just fell out of bed, which is typical to happen whilst I'm recording a video. I can't remember where I was. Oh, I was talking about the scan, wasn't I? So yeah, I was sat, lay on the thing. I told them what I felt, and she said, you know, everything will be fine. So she scanned me, and we looked for the heartbeat first of all to make sure that the heartbeat was there, and it was. It was nice and strong. They couldn't get the heart rate. They couldn't get the. I don't know why they couldn't hear it. They probably could have if they tried, but for some reason they couldn't hear. They couldn't like get the heartbeat to work, the sound, or to find out the heart rate. Well, they did, but it was like 260 something, which is not right. They said that might have been because of my retroverted uterus, which is, some people call it a tilted uterus, which basically doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that instead of the uterus being like that, it's tilted like that, backwards instead. That could have been from my last pregnancy, well, when I was pregnant with my daughter after giving birth with her. It could have like sprung back into the wrong place. Apart from making ultrasounds and heartbeats and stuff difficult, it doesn't make a difference. It shouldn't make a difference. In very serious cases, like very rare cases, like it can affect labour, like you can have back labour or whatever, but it shouldn't have. Mine's not that bad, it's just slight, so it won't affect anything. Yeah, they found the heartbeat, they measured the baby and made sure that everything was okay, but obviously because I was only 8 weeks, they couldn't see anything, like arms, legs. Well, they could see the arms and legs, but they couldn't look at everything properly because I was way too early. It was just a reassurance scan to make sure that everything was okay, which is fine with me. I got to see my baby perfectly fine. And then yesterday, as you guys saw if you saw my last video, I used my at-home Doppler. I had one with my daughter. I don't know what happened to that one actually. I got rid of that one. I think when we moved house, I either lost it in the move or I got rid of it on purpose. I can't remember. But that one wasn't very good anyway. But I thought I'd purchase another one. Now I know for a fact that you're not always going to find the heartbeat. I mean, I found it yesterday and I haven't found it again today. So I'm not worried because I know that I'm really early and that the home Dopplers can be very temperamental. So yeah, anyway, yesterday I found the heartbeat. I posted a video if you want to look back on that if you haven't already. Heard the baby's heartbeat. It averaged between like 133 to 147. So about 140. Symptoms. Now, apart from having hyperemesis, which completely overrides all of my symptoms, it's the strongest symptom and I can't feel anything other than that. I do obviously have other things. So the main things that stick out to me is the hyperemesis, the sickness, and because of that it's making me weak and tired and horrible. But I know I've noticed that I'm more tired than normal anyway, which is obviously a pregnancy symptom. So there's the sickness, there's the tiredness. I've got sore boobs, but they're not that bad. They come in it comes in waves, so like I get like a pain and then it'll go, and then like a couple of days later it'll come back, and then it just comes in waves. It's not all the time. One thing which is disgusting to talk about is going to the loo. Number 2. Every single morning, like clockwork, I wake up and I have to run to the toilet and have a number 2. It is horrible. It's like clockwork every morning. I don't know whether it's my prenatal vitamins doing it, or it's the baby doing it, or it's my hormones. It's just disgusting. It's horrible. But we won't talk about that for long because it's not a very nice subject. Acne. Acne is another thing. I think I said this in my last one. I've been getting acne. I don't know if you can actually see it in this video, but I've got really oily face as well. It probably doesn't help. It probably looks worse because I'm wearing no makeup. But yeah, I've got acne. I've got it like around my neck, around the back of my neck, around my back, on my face. It's horrible. Hair. Hair is another thing. Facial hair and nipple hair. Like, these hairs on my nipples have come out of nowhere. They're like that long and black. It's very strange. I didn't have them with Isabel. And then on my face as well, I'm getting like a little mooey, which is lovely. I'm having to get rid of that every so often. It's horrible. Every hair is growing back quicker. So my leg hair is growing back quicker. My hair is growing longer, which hopefully by the next time I make a video, my hair will be shorter, because I'm going to get my hair done. My eyebrow hairs are growing back quicker as well. But there isn't really any other symptoms, to be honest. It's just the sickness. It's just got me. It's got me in its claws, and it won't let go. And it's really not the nicest of things. I have another appointment with my midwife at 10 weeks, and then I've got another ultrasound at 12 weeks, and then we will also be finding out the gender of the baby at about 16 weeks in a private scan, and then obviously I've got another scan at 20 weeks, so we're going to be seeing the baby quite a lot this time, which is I'm happy about, and hopefully I'll be having a home birth, but we'll talk more about that as I get further along. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there is something I should be saying and I don't know what. So yeah, there's my update. There is quite a lot to say in such a short space of time. I don't want to bore you all, really. So I will do another update in 2 weeks when I'm 10 weeks. I'm going to do them every fortnight, and I will do it at 10 weeks. I won't skip 6 because I skipped 6 weeks because I was so ill. So I will do it at 10 weeks. I will sit down and I will force myself to do it. It's not been that bad talking like this. It's not been that bad at all. I'm going to go in and try and eat some tea. I'm going to see if I can eat some tea for once tonight. And then I'm going to relax on the sofa, watch a movie and go to bed. I know I haven't got many subscribers and not many views and not many people that are going to watch this. But if anyone does watch this, if you could comment down below whether I should do some gender prediction, you know, like the old wives' tales gender prediction tests. They have been quite popular at the minute on YouTube, and I just wondered if anyone would like me to see me do them. If you do, just leave a comment down below saying you'd like to see me do them. And any other suggestions, actually. If you have any suggestions with what kind of videos you want me to do, whether it be pregnancy related or not pregnancy related, leave a comment down below and just give me some ideas. And yeah, obviously I'm new to new to YouTube, so I'm a bit of a rookie with everything. And I do keep saying I can every time I say it I'm like, oh, stop saying it. But it's just one of those things. I just can't stop saying it because I'm new and it's all just a bit, yeah. So thank you for watching. And thank you for waiting so long to see my 8-week update. I do apologise if you have been waiting. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel because I will be putting out more videos, and please leave a nice comment down below with some suggestions. Thank you, bye!